Instagram stories are a fabulous way to engage your audience on Instagram, especially if you can do it with a poll and save it as a highlight so that people can access it after the 24 hours is over with. Because of all this great content that you're going to be getting and at Listings to Leads, we're coming out with Instagram swipe files and poll questions and responses and phenomenal training on how to do this on a daily basis to get even more engagement from your local area. So we're going to be using current information like this right here, where recently the Realtor.com report came out, how about listings were down 23%. We actually created an email blast for this, a social media post, and another training. This right here is now your Instagram swipe file for a stories with poll. So what you can do is come into Listings to Leads. If you don't see that right there when you get here, go to the search and just type in the Grams swipe. And that should bring up all the posts that we have about this. So here's the one that we did for Halloween. And for all of them, just click on the file here, right-click Save As, and the next part of this training, I'm going to show you how to actually use them. So that's the first two right there for Halloween. If you come down here, we've got the current information that I was just talking about. And again, click on it, right-click Save As, so save image as. Go to the next one. Now this is the one that we'll put the poll on because again, this is the one that doesn't have the info in the main area. All right. So now we got the swipe files from Listings to Leads. We're going to go to Instagram, create a story, and then get the images loaded up, create the poll, and get some great engagement over time, especially. So here we go. I got a current video that I just did showing this. So go to Instagram. On the bottom center, click on the plus sign. That's going to open up all those photos on your phone. And so you'll see here, I'll tap it. And there are the two photos that I just saved from Listings to Leads. And so the first story, those are going to be two stories back to back. The first one's going to be the swipe file with the graphic. So I will tap it with my finger to select it. Actually, go to story first. So select story, then select the image. Then I'm going to select some music. So I tap the music icon. So this song here, let me back up a little bit. I selected, so let's go back here. So I'm going to tap the image. So I tap the image. Then I'm going to tap the music little note up there. That'll bring up all the song selections. And I typed in to the search, I see it, I like it. I know that song. It's a great little song for something like this, especially gets people upbeat a little bit, right, when they're looking at the content there. So I typed in into the search, I see it, I like it. That came up, I tapped it. So now that song is going to play. Nice, right? Very nice. So that's the music. So in this one, we're done. We're going to click in the bottom right there, the little white arrow pointing to the right. So we're going to get that story live. Click the blue share to everybody. Now here, notice, let me back up real quick. You see where it says add to highlights. So if you've already got highlight categories, you can tap that, select the proper category to put it into. If not, click add to highlights and you'll be able to create a new highlight group, like a new highlight category, and then call this one local RE news or maybe RE news, something like that. Keep it short, otherwise people can't read the whole title. So here, click add to highlights. You can see that I got RE info, but I clicked the plus sign. And again, let me just back that up real quick. So notice there is a plus sign right here in the upper right. So if I didn't have the proper category previously set, I can add a new one. There you go. Give it a name, new RE info. Don't add the new, I just did that because of the testing. So now we're going to add the second file. So again, go to stories. Every time you press that plus sign, it's going to default you to reels. So make sure you click on the story, right? So to the left of reel is story. Tap that first. Don't forget that. So tap story. The camera will open up. Click again, that bottom left right there, the bottom left here, right? Those are my images. So I'm going to tap that, bring up my camera roll. Select now this one that doesn't have the graph on it. Again with the music. So let's add the music. Hold on. All right. So now we're going to add the poll. Let's go back. So we added the music. We can see the music is here. It's red now. It's not the musical note. It's now the circle showing me the song. Now tap on the sticker. To the left of the music is the sticker. Tap on that and you're going to have a lot of different options that you can do here. And we're going to go for a poll in the bottom right. So let me turn the music down. We don't need the music playing anymore. So tap on poll right there. That will bring up this. And in the question, you can go back into Listings to Leads, get the poll question, and you can actually copy and paste it or just type it. So here, I think I typed it. And then the same with the responses. So go into Listings to Leads, go to the mastermind group, wherever we had them. Maybe it was a PDF, maybe it was an email, and grab the responses. And again, copy and paste or type them in. So here you're going to see response number 1. And change. If you think you got something better, change it. These are not set in stone. These are just meant to be guidelines to help you come up with ideas of things that will and could engage your homeowners, engage your home buyers. And now we're going to create a poll so that people, as they respond, you can engage with them. So here we go. Keep home prices strong. Prices are still rates are still too high, I think, and they'll be able to comment below. So in the story, they can actually leave a comment. So once I got the poll, I'm going to move it, pinch it, spread it, place it, rotate it, right? Just a little bit like that. Again, share it, add it to the highlight. So don't forget to add it to that same highlight that we did before, because now after the 24 hours is over with and the story would normally disappear, especially check that out. So how we got all those highlights now, I'll pause it here in a second. So now we got RE info, local events, and I'm going to talk about that in a second. Holidays, you saw the Halloween swipe file. We got more coming. And you'll see, I believe, local businesses. So here we go. The music is still down here. So we got, what I'm doing is I'm showing here. So here, they've now, both stories are posted. So story number 1, here's story number 2 with the poll. People can select a poll, right? A lot of fun here. See how people respond to that. And you can be engaging with them is awesome. And then let's go. Oh, actually I had some more. Let me see if I can. Yeah, let's play this one and you'll see some different types that we got for you. So here's the one that we just did. I love that song. So if you're attending our training, we're talking about how to use charities, local community groups, and how you can promote their events to your audience. You see here, I tagged them. So this was a Placer SPCA. They got an event coming up on December 9th. And so I tagged them so that more of their audience will see this story that I did. I saved it to my local events story highlights that you saw. So now people can access this, not just 24 hours after I post it as a story with a poll. You see the poll right there. And here I'm not trying to generate real estate leads. I'm just trying to engage my audience and find out what's going on. So let's keep going. And again, we do this training in our GeoFarm/Circle Prospecting Wednesday webinars. Here's the Halloween that we talked about a little bit earlier. So we got these swipe files and questions for you. And then next here, you're going to see, this is for a listing. So we've got a ton of, and I just gave them out in the webinar today, 50 different Instagram poll questions and responses. And a lot of them are for listings as well. This is for a pending listing to generate and engage my homeowners. Another great song. And then the last one that we talk about here are local places. So I want to get an entire catalog. I want to be the Yelp on Instagram of local places. So you can see here again, I got a little poll about the place, great picture of their pizza. I got a link. I should have tagged them. I didn't tag them like you saw with the SPCA. I should have done that. A little bit of a text right there about what's going on here. Great song, a little corny, but if it works. So anyways, if you have any questions on this, let our support team know. We're going to be putting swipe files into the mastermind group for a while. We're building it out into the Listings to Leads. We actually are pretty much done with stories and actually TikTok as well. That'll be coming live soon. But in the meantime, grab these swipe files, get them on your Instagram. Let us know how they work for you. We'll talk to you soon.